Understand the subtle body, the mind, intelligence, and false ego. This is the subtle body. And we cannot attain pure prema while the subtle body is still functioning, so to speak. The subtle body has to be completely purified, completely pure, given up. We read in the example of Prithu Maharaj when he's leaving this world. It's describing him. He just completely separates himself from the subtle body totally. Mind, intelligence, and false ego don't exist anymore because they become completely purified by the higher conception of the soul simply serving the Lord. He comes into his Swadharma. When he's in his Swadharma consciousness fully, the subtle body has no function, just like the gross body is not there. So subtle and gross, both have to be completely purified. The gross and subtle bodies then cover his pure constitutional identity. Yes, so the subtle and the gross have to be purified completely. Bhakti Rasamrita Sindhu, how Rupa Goswami, he dangles the carrot of liberation in front of us and talks about the bliss of liberation quite often at the beginning of the Bhakti Rasamrita, trying to entice the jiva, come this way, come this way. And then he starts to talk about the bliss of seva. In the bliss of seva, there has to be a subject and an object. So it becomes two. So this is the principle of prema. There has to be a subject and an object. Otherwise, this voidistic love is just simply self-indulgence. So there's two. There's the physical connection and there's the subtle connection in love. But it's missing the transcendental connection. He's already said this. What did he say? Prema only exists between two transcendental entities. This is what he said previously, right? When Thakur was asking about Advaita Siddhi and Mahabhava. He said, no, pure love, because Advaita Siddhi is only one, singular. Prema is two, a subject and an object. And those two transcendental entities. If you're not connecting with transcendence, you're going to try and, because love is a beautiful word. Everyone loves to talk about love. Love between people, love with family. Love it connotates a very sweet meaning. Love, we like to hear about, but it's all based on self-love if it's not connecting with transcendence. You understand? It's about me enjoying something. A relationship with my wife, a relationship with my mother, with my father, with my children, etc. Right? It's true or not? Is it? Right. You can say if it's not. We'll discuss it. Prema cannot occur without the separate existence of two transcendental entities. You should underline that in your book. Prema cannot exist without the presence of two transcendental entities. Otherwise it's impersonal. It's Advaitavad or Advaita Siddhi, because his question was that. Krishna Prema is the Dharma by which all transcendental entities are eternally attracted to the supreme transcendent entity. Sri Krishna Chandra, the ideology of Prema rests on the eternally established truths that Krishna Chandra has his own eternal separate existence and that the jivas have their eternal separate existence following his leadership, Anugatya, and that this Prema Tattva is also an eternally perfect truth, Nitya Siddha Tattva. This is what we just said. Prema is the sweetness of the relationship between Radha and Krishna, and the gopis and the sakhis and the sakhas and Mother Yashoda. This is Prema. This is Braja Prema. And if we get a glimpse of that, even a tiny particle of a glimpse, and spend the rest of our lives serving it, it's the greatest success that could ever come to. We were constituted previous to coming here. Our Sthai Bhava, our inherent Swabhav was already there before we came here. We are simply in process of uncovering that original move, Prakatam Riti Sadyate, from this verse I quoted the other day. Kriti sadhya bhavet sadhya bhav sasadanabhida nitya siddhyasya bhavasya prakrita. Reality within the jiva is there. Someone was commenting how he's coming so quickly along this line because he was already in that state, but he had the sukriti and association to change completely from the internal absorption to the external of Krishna, to absorbing in the object. And then everything becomes so relishable, so tasty when the object of our worship is begun to become clear through the illumination of the Srimad Bhagavatam, through the light of Chaitanya Charitamrita, because it's so personal. All these different personalities. Shukadev Goswami, he's speaking about all these different people. Vidura. Vidura actually is the brother of Shukadev Goswami. Dhritarashtra is the brother of Shukadev Goswami. Their father is Vyasadeva. So knowing all these relationships amongst these personalities is very heartwarming, because you're coming into the Leela aspect, you're coming into the heart region, something out of just the cold knowledge reason place. When we say Mahabhava, this means Mohan and Modan. This means meeting and separation. Madan and Mohan. So we have the Thakurji, Madan, Mohan. This is meeting and separation. We should understand that in the 24 hours of the day of Radha and Krishna's pastimes, 12 hours are separation and 12 hours are meeting. It's completely like divided. We have the Madhyana Leela, that's fully intimate meeting. We have the Ratri Leela, that's intimate meeting. We have Nishanta Leela, that's intimate meeting without any elders. When we have the Pratar Leela, that is with many elders are around. When we have the Purvana Leela, the Sakhas are all there. When we have the Apurana Leela, the Sakhas are there also. The Sayam Leela, when Krishna comes back into the village at Goduli, all the residents, Nanda Baba, are there. So where is the intimacy of their union? And then we have Pradosh Leela, before the Ratri Leela. In the nighttime, the village of Vrindavan, there's celebrations and so on. This is when all the elders are around. So there's only those three yamas, Madhyana, Ratri, and Nishanta Leela, when they're fully without the elders. So those three praharas, they add up. Those yamas, they add up to 12 hours exactly. And the 12 hours are the other.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna,